Hey guys, having some lunch and taking a break from everything. I thought I would share a little bit of why I decided to travel full-time. Let's get into it. Exactly a year ago, I had just quit my full-time job. And I think the pandemic opened our eyes to a lot of things, but for me especially, I was extremely miserable and I was in denial that I was miserable and I was like trying to push through it. I was employed during the shutdown, but I was not working. And I felt a lot of guilt about that, and I felt like I didn't deserve that. And I felt strange, honestly. I felt useless and kind of went down a spiral in 2020. Last year, I decided to stop being miserable and take my life back and stop apologizing and stop feeling sorry for myself. And the only thing that actually made me feel happy and alive was travel and seeing the world and experiencing new things. And of course, we couldn't do that for a long time, right? So I felt like something was taken away from me and I didn't really know how to cope with that. So when I finally could decide to travel more and just start taking more risks, start, exploring a little bit more of what I wanted, I got right on it and I decided, leave the apartment. I sold my car. I wanted to live life on my own terms. And I know that sounds cliche, but when you get into this habit of living life based on what everybody else wants for you, it's normal for you to take direction. It's normal for you to say, yes, okay, I will do that because you want me to. I had to readjust my thinking, and I had a lot of time to think about what I wanted. And I knew that there were places on my bucket list, places I wanted to see. Another thing with when you experience something like a pandemic, you realize that you can die at any moment, right? And I was, like I said, I was miserable, and then I could die at any moment. So it's like, what the heck? Like, why am I just suffering like this when I know life is so short? When I know I could be doing more, when I know I could actually be doing the things I love to do. So, I just started taking mental notes and actually started journaling more too. And I learned a lot about myself during that process of journaling. I was talking to my mom about this and just like, but how does this benefit you? How does it benefit you to travel full time? Why, what's the point? Why? And I knew she couldn't understand and would not understand. And I did my best to explain it in a very short sentence. I enjoy it. I like to do this. This makes me happy. Well, that's like 3 sentences, but you get what I mean. And, for some people, they don't understand that. How could you just do something you enjoy? There's no profit from it. It's not an investment. It is an investment for me, but it's not an investment in the sense of dollar signs, right? Or what a lot of people do at my age is they buy a house and they start a family and, you know, they invest into their future. I've spent years, like years, investing into my future, and nothing really came out of it, to be honest. I was like looking around, like I did all these years of school for this. Okay. I went to school to be a registered dietitian. I passed my exams and became an RD, and I started working and everything, but I'm like, I went to school for this? You know, like I wasn't satisfied. It wasn't for me to sit in an office and kind of go through the mundane tasks every day. It was something I thought I wanted when I was 18 years old, but guess what? You change a lot over the years. I'm not 18 years old anymore. I'm learning about myself. I'm realizing what I enjoy. I like doing different things. I like language learning. I studied Spanish. I went to Argentina to study Spanish. I like to learn about different cultures, and I don't know, I was just trying to put myself into this box that I absolutely did not fit in. And I was fighting it because I thought this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I spent all these years to do. So I should be doing it, right? No. No. I learned that I can start over. I can start over. And I don't have to do the things the way they've always been done. And that might disappoint some people. It will disappoint some people. Definitely. However, it is my life. I don't have to do things the same way. I can change. I can evolve. I can change my mind. I can change my mind. That's a big one. It's like I was fixed, you know, like I chose this career path. I chose this path for myself. Therefore, I must continue down this road. No, I can switch gears. I can go down a different path, and that's okay. And so, I mean, I loved learning about nutrition and the way the body works. And yes, you know, a lot of people want to lose weight and they want to look a certain way and they want to feel better and they want their blood pressure to go down and they want to get off medications and they want to reverse their type 2 diabetes and all these things. And it's like, it was enjoyable to be a part of that journey, part of their journey. However, I wasn't fulfilled just recommending diets. I wasn't. And I'm kind of getting on a tangent here, but all that to say, I kind of switched gears with my career and I decided to work remotely doing nutrition research. And that was something I didn't expect to go into, but here we are. So I like it. I'm much happier doing that. And I can do it in my pajamas and I can do it from anywhere. And that's what I love. So going back to traveling full time, I knew that there were certain pieces that would need to fit if I decided to make this a reality for me. So I would need to find a remote job if I wanted to travel. I would need to get rid of a lot of things that I thought I needed that I don't necessarily need. I've learned that I can live on a lot less and be happy with a lot less, and not even think twice about either selling or giving away some stuff. I've found some creative ways to travel, and They've given me the liberty and the joy that I've been looking for. These way outs have helped me to really live with more joy and more peace. And that's it. That's it. My life has become much more simplified. There are some things that have become more difficult for me, like relationships. Like they're hard enough on their own, but adding travel to it gets harder. Friendships, family relationships, those things get harder because I'm not in one place. If you really think about it, it shouldn't matter where you are. Things change. Things change. And you either adapt or you drown. That's it, you know? And it's like, with travel, you're forced to adapt. You're forced to evolve. You don't have a choice. It's like, get with the program, you know? Like, I'm here in Portland for 2 weeks, and then I'm off. I'm gonna see my family. I'm on the move constantly, and it's like either you get with it or, like, I'm not asking anybody to accept it, honestly, but it's what I've come to want to do, what I've been wanting to do. I just didn't know how to do it. For me, it's enough that I've found a path that works for me. For now, yeah, maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe, you know, I'll take a different path a few years from now. But I'm just enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the journey so much so that when people ask me what my 5-year plan is, like there's a destination or something, I just kind of like, what? What's the destination? Like, I don't have the same plan that you have. You know, like there's no end goal for me. There is now, and this is all we have, if you really think about it. This is all we have right here, right now. You're watching this. This is like, you're watching this in the future, obviously, but this present moment is all we know for sure. That the past is irrelevant in many ways, but the present, especially relevant. And what we do with our time now is so important, and it should be the thing that we prioritize. The present should be prioritized, not the future, in my opinion. My food is cold. What's the moral? Does there need to be a moral? I'm just sharing with you guys like what this whole channel is about and why I created it and what I'm doing, what the heck I'm doing. If you've watched any of my vlogs, you'll notice like I'm just like hopping around and bopping around, and there is no point to it but to experience new things, to discover myself, to find joy, and that's it. That's it, you know? I'm enjoying myself in Portland. I'm gonna try to find something to do today, and I will bring you guys along with me, of course. So I hope you find what brings you joy. If you're not doing that already, I hope you get to it, because it's time. It's time for you to do the things that you love. It doesn't have to be when you're 65, 70. No. Okay, that's all. I see you guys later. Well, I won't see you. You'll see me later.